Yeah. Well, family and friends, welcome. This is a special moment for me. I got two of my brothers right here. But first of all, we open up with the Ava has been blessed already by our ancestors, by the gods, to feel the manna that we feel at this time. We always got to open up with the Ava. But first, we give all glory to the man above, our Heavenly Father, for allowing us the talent, the gift that we have tonight to share and to uplift and keep it positive, that we may touch many lives out there to have this platform. This is the Get Done podcast. I got my usos right here, but first, all glory to God. Avaletua.
Yep.
Let's have a great show tonight, boys.
Yep.
Thank you for being here. Yeah. When we
Report.
yeah.
Beauty.
Woo. Boys, thank you for being here tonight.
Yes.
It worked out. Everything worked out tonight. No show. Brothers are off. Brothers visiting from Utah. But you know what? Before we get started, whatever you're doing right now, stop, pause, rewind, because you do not want to miss this show. This is the Get Started podcast where we get to reset, rebuild, and reconnect with two of my brothers right here.
Yep.
But first, guys, Lava, welcome to our home. And we'll go off and introduce yourself first, and then we'll go from there. We'll start from East. Let them know what class you're from. Yeah.
My name is Hikila, class of 2018.
Oh, yeah.
You see me. Sorry. Start us off with a bang. Class Hikila, class of 1997, the legendary class. Don't forget it, everybody. Goku High School.
That's the stock market class. When they went down, we had to go up.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. My name is Nganmanmanga Senga Nuga Tumaseve. Born and raised in Laie, but we live in Utah now. And class of the greatest class to ever be a class. Yeah. Rest in peace, Doso Maui.
Yes.
Wow. Class of 95, baby.
Yes.
That's how we do it. Kai Lover, thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you, boys. Yes, and I'm also a class of 95.
Bam.
And we got our Uso Maui with us today.
Yeah.
So, first hot question to you, EC.
Let's go.
What is something you love about the 95 class?
And be honest.
Yes, be careful.
Are you editing this thing?
What is something you love that you learned?
You know what?
He has the whole book.
I'm gonna be frank. You know, I studied in their dojo, and they're very interesting people.
Yeah. You can do better.
I can do better.
Dig deeper.
Can I go Earlyouts better?
Dig deeper.
You know the count? Not the body count, the sperm count. It's low.
Yeah.
With the 95.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. They teach you to keep it healthy levels.
Yeah.
Empty your tank.
Yeah.
Being very nice.
That's
nice. But you know what, family? We have so much stuff we want to cover. There is no script. What we do, we just go with the spirit. We just go with the manner, the feeling, what we're gonna do here today.
Yeah.
And Ava's been blessed already. But share what you're up to right now.
So right now, as far as like what me and Senga, Tavo, and Warner are doing the Earlyouts. And actually, Stana was actually one of the big helps in the beginning, getting us off. Getting ourselves launched. So Stana was kind of a good guide and somebody to like follow, because he had his podcast up and running. Right now, Earlyouts, we just finished our camp. We had a special teams clinic camp at Goku High School, and had a bunch of kids come out and had fun. Yeah, that's what we did recently. As far as we have had a podcast throughout the football season and still going. We have like episodes about once a week. For the most part.
Yeah, no, awesome. I know there's Tavo, there's Senga, and Warner. Yeah, and everything's working out. Where you guys see the Earlyouts going from here?
Sorry if I seem like I'm juggling words. There's a lot of different projects we're working on. We have a bunch of different things that we kind of like this last camp. This last camp was merely a mention of words during the podcast, and then it turned into, okay, what do we need? Saying I started, hey, I'm gonna make calls. Tavo will say, hey, I'm gonna make calls. Warner says, I'm gonna make calls. Then me, I'm just like, okay, well, let's see, let's put it together. And so we have a lot of projects coming up. It's hard to say because part of me is it's not that I don't want to tell you guys. It's just we're still trying to figure out how to actually align ourselves with it. So we are working on trying to get some brand sponsorship, meaning like some companies to actually, donate to us promoting their products and promoting their services so that way, and also aligning with our actual vision, right?
Yeah.
We also have, so just a lot of those things happening. And it's like, I want to say 3 right now, 3 different things. Like we have other, like also our upcoming football season. We have another project with Tavo that we mentioned. It's like a homegrown report, keeping track of all the kids that are outer island.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then the third one is the sponsorship. So that's why it was more just the brain.
No, that's fine. That's great. Shout out to the village.
Yes.
Rocky Savite Naya.
Oh yeah.
Great podcast with the Earlyouts crew. And what's great about you guys is, we all grew up together in the same town. So we know each other personally.
Yeah.
Yep.
The struggles and what we're trying to do. It's also building each other up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We're not trying to be rich from this.
Yep.
We're just trying to build each other up and help the community, whoever needs, and use
yeah.
your resource, yours, Tavo, all the other guys, myself, if I can. And if there's stuff I need to, I would love to reach out to you guys. Hey,
sure.
Can we collab, or can we help me with something that I might not know? You know what I mean? How about you, Sega man, on the Earlyouts? How's it going so far?
I love what we're doing because I think we offer a lot of, the content that we create allows people to kind of let their hair down and be a fan, and so, it's been good for us. It's been rolling ever since the season started. And so now that we've officially are done with the camp, it kind of gives us more of a wider base of audience that we're entertaining to. And so it's such a successful camp. I mean, it was awesome to see how the kids, and again, at the end of the day, it's not even about us.
Right.
It was never about us. It was all about the kids.
Yeah.
So to see the kids, and then also to hear parents, as of today, stop me and say, hey, my kid woke up this morning and wanted to long snap and punt. Before that, there was no interest because unless you're a starting receiver, DB, quarterback, you just kind of, it is what it is. But now that we offered this platform, it allows young kids to understand this side of the football. And so we all grew up playing special teams of some sort. And so, it's something that we're very proud of doing, and I'm glad we did it. And we could have quit a couple months ago and been like, it's crazy, whatever. Nobody's going to show up. But because we were persistent about it and we kept going, we can officially say that as of yesterday, the camp was a success. It's over with, awesome. And we can lean towards next year. So,
and I know everyone looks forward to that, and I love to watch you guys. You guys stuff too. I'm a big supporter of what you guys do, and keep going. I just wanted to touch bases with that. Good luck with that. Keep going. We all in it together in rebuilding ourselves first, our families, aligning ourselves with God, and then bring everybody else with it in the most humblest way and the positive mind. And great camp. Saw a lot of the videos. But anyways, I saw Chad Owens there. Shout out to Chad Owens. So what you guys doing is amazing. And I just was sharing something earlier. With you before off camera.
Oh yeah.
My own opinion is, what you guys do is so amazing, and just keep sharing.
Yeah.
Share from the heart.
Yeah. Don't
hesitate to share the truth, because a lot of people not gonna like the truth.
Yeah.
They cannot handle it.
Yeah.
Especially our community. Too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad. You know what I mean? It's you guys are real, authentic, and just keep it that way. I just wanted to share that. You guys doing amazing. I just wanted to give shout out. And hey, they're not gonna want to hear the locker room talk. You know what I mean? The same talks we do at the locker room or the corner, the mixes.
Yeah.
That's how I see the early outs. Just give it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's what drove this vehicle to start on the right path. Is we made sure that we covered a couple of these bases to ensure that the way we speak is the way we're going to deliver the message.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not, you're still going to hide and watch it. There's people out there that we might not click on it, like it, post, but we're still watching. So when they see you in the community, like, man, I watched last time's show and the other. So it's a beautiful thing. People take messages however they want, whenever they want, and they might not let anybody know that they're doing it. And so either way you receive the message, it's a win for whoever's delivering the message.
Yeah. No, thank you. I want to reset real quick, what we do here. Thank you. You want to share any more about
what he just said?
Yeah.
No, he's right. I mean, there's two things I know at the beginning of this whole thing, right? That started it. I was part of helping, building Code Red, the show the Kokoku show, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like thinking, you're the two guys that actually called first. I called you, and then I think you called me back later that night. And Singer said, so because he said, I'll be a part of this, but I want to be unfiltered. And I was like, automatic. Like, that's easy. We just throw on like explicit lyrics. And then the second thing was later we found out. So that was the manat from both of you guys, and we kept it at the very beginning. Just be straight, be straight.
Yeah.
Keep everything the way we talk at the mix, the way we talk in the locker room. Yeah. That way it's refreshing to some of the people at home. Yeah. Later on in the season, I found out that you can be straight so much, but it starts to get a little negative. If you're, it sounds like critique. So I made sure that I talked to these guys and, hey, what about this? How about if we come up with something? We can complain about it, but the very next thing we do is we offer a solution that we can help with. Right. And so that was kind of like an interesting moment in our development, because then we started having fun with it. Like that's when a lot of people know Tavo for doing his push-ups, because we started noticing on the camera, and maybe you've seen you guys at home when you're in Utah. Yeah. And the camera pans across Koku fans and we're losing. It's a graveyard. It's just like nobody's moving, everybody's sitting still. So we said let's challenge that. So we went call out the crowd. But sorry, that's one.
And that's a great point. What you said, like you don't want to critique.
Yes.
Know what you're critiquing about. Also uplift whatever that's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uplift. We don't want to. You're right. You guys we don't want to come across as negative.
Yeah.
That's never the thing. But also, what something great about that person that we can bring to light that nobody else want to see.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
kind of a spin-off of what he said is, if there was a week that we felt that special teams didn't do as well, when we go and unpack that and start talking about it, then what we did was we said, well, what's the solution? Well, we can offer to create a camp. And that's exactly what we did. Yeah. We talk about it, now we be about it.
Yes.
So we can finally put a stamp on that and sign that off and say, we might have said a couple of things about special teams. Maybe it's out of frustration. Maybe it's out of, whatever, X's and O's. At the end of the day, we did offer a solution and it actually worked out. You know what I mean? Like, would you say?
Yeah.
It's crazy. So we're talking about it, we're being about it, and now we're moving forward to continue going.
Just get it done.
Yeah, because a lot of, like you said, a lot of people, we can all dream about stuff, but you're still sleeping when you're dreaming. The moment you get up and you put into action, then you actually start living your dream out. Versus, man, I dreamt about it, I got up and I'm not even doing what I dreamed about. Yeah. And so I think it feels good to know that we came, we conquered, we did it. Signed, sealed, delivered, and we're already planning for next year's event. Yeah. That's all.
No, thank you. Thank you for sharing the Earlyouts crew. And just, hey, follow these guys. They know what's up, and it's fun. You're gonna laugh. You might cry. You're gonna hear the truth, but that's what it's all about. Gotta be real and all that.